Let's make a deal, bitch, be for real.
What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl JoyAnn, and today I'm back with another video. Today I'll just be doing like a story time video while I do my makeup. You know, we're gonna talk about the time we almost died, me and my siblings. Okay, so just stay tuned. So this was like years ago. We was home alone and we decided to go take a shower. Most times we always used to, like, me and my sisters, it was me, my two sisters, and my little brother. Most times, like, we used to bathe together when we were home alone and stuff like that. But at the time, I know for sure my little brother was sleeping, and it was me and my two other sisters. We went to bathe together in the bathroom. And at that time, my father, like, he was working on the sink in the bathroom. The sink was not in place yet, so that part was like open up. And I can remember me and my older sister, we was in the shower first, and my second sister, she was like asking, what is this? Because it's like those pipes with the red handle. I'll see if I could like insert a picture here for you guys to see, but it was those pipes that was like hard to turn. It's either like one turn and it's off and one turn and it's on, those type of pipes. And she was like, what's that? And I can remember me and my older sister saying, we don't know, so leave it alone. You just hear water start hitting on the tiles, this girl on the pipe like that, and all of us trying to off the pipe. And like I see like the bathroom just flooding and getting full. And then the bathroom was upstairs. It was an upstairs and downstairs house. The bathroom was upstairs, so you already know once the water come out the bathroom, it's gonna go right downstairs. So the pipe was too hard for us to close, and we was like really trying our best. And us being young, not knowing what to do, the pipe going, like the pipe is on, hitting on the tiles, and we don't even know what to do, because at this point the bathroom is flooded, all the water is running downstairs, and we had like kind of 2 living room setups. So when you're at the steps now and you look down, it's like you can see the chairs, and then they had the computer, whatever, and then on the other side, like underneath, they still had like another set with chairs and the TV and stuff like that. But yeah, then the water started falling and hitting the chair downstairs, so we kind of ran downstairs and moved the chair out the way. And we trying to dry up the floor downstairs while the pipe is still on upstairs. Like, at that point we crying, we didn't know what to do, and we don't want to call and say nothing because we don't want to get in trouble, but we didn't know what to do. We just want to get the house dry and back to normal, like nothing never happened. And my little brother, he woke up, then he went swimming in the water downstairs, and the pipe, mind you, meanwhile the pipe's still on, we can't get it off. So we would run upstairs and try and off it, come back downstairs and try and dry, run upstairs and try and off it, come back downstairs and try and dry, take up all the towels and all kind of stupidness and put on the floor just to dry up the floor and stuff like that. But the pipe was still running, so there's no way it could have get dry. We got to off the pipe. I don't know what happened, but me and my sister went up and we tried really hard to off that hard ass pipe, and it went off. So that was done, but then we was still left with all that water in the house. The bathroom was in the middle, all the water went gushing downstairs. Downstairs was flooded. It was like my brother was swimming in the water. Well, he was like about 3 years old or whatever. So this is the part that let us know that we could have almost died. I can remember a neighbor came over. I'm like thinking back, I don't even know why he didn't use the front door to come. He went through the back, like in the kitchen. It have like a 2 doors that you could get outside from the side. And he came through the side, he came from the side veranda and was like knocking on the door. I think he was trying to borrow something or something. But he was a family friend, and he used to come over all the time and help my dad with his vehicles or whatever the case was. I just know he used to be over all the time, and we know him till we opened the door. But I wanted to tell him so bad to help us, because at that point we like, it's soaking wet everywhere. We don't even know what to do. At this point we wanted him to help us so bad, but at the same time we didn't want it to get in trouble. So we just act like nothing is happening. And when he left, we went back to trying and, you know, dry the floor. Like, mind you, we didn't know we was in any kind of danger because we was young and stuff like that. I'll get to it soon. We didn't know we was in any kind of danger. So finally we get to dry up all the water. Let me just stop telling the story and do this real quick. We got to dry up all the water before my mother and father come home. Girl, I was so happy when they came, like so freaking happy. But mind you, the floor was still kind of damp. Like, we didn't have carpet or anything like that, thank God. We had like a flooring, like I don't even know how to explain that shit, but we didn't have carpet, so thank God. We didn't have rug. We had rug, but we had time to roll that up before it got wet and put it away. But yeah, when they came home, the floor was still damp. I can remember my mother came in when they was knocking on the door. I ran downstairs because I was excited. Someday home now. I ran downstairs, and then they get to open the door before I could even open the door for them. And when she stepped in, she was like, "Why is the floor so hot? Why is it so wet in here?" And we didn't have a choice but to tell her. We thought we was kind of out of the clear because we dry out most, like the floor was dry. It was just like damp, like you just mop there and stuff. It was still like a little damp, but she was like, "Why is the floor so hot? Why is the floor so hot?" And then she just went to like in the kitchen. Like we have like an island in the middle separating the kitchen from the living room, the main one, separating the kitchen from there. But then there's two paths where you could enter to go into the kitchen. One of those we don't use because we don't use it, and then the other one is the one that just get used. So the one we don't really use had like crates with drinks in it, like drinks for us and stuff like that. Little did we know there was an exposed wire on the floor all the time. It was wrapped with tape, but it was kind of still a little bit exposed, but it was not in our reach. It was at the side of the crates, and there's no way we could move those crates because it's like those glass drinks with malt and stuff like that stack up on each other. So it was not in our reach or anything, but it was on the floor. And when the house flooded, that shit was underneath water, and God was in our life. God was there that day because we all could have been electrocuted. My little brother was swimming in the water in the living room, and the thing is right there in the kitchen, like in the hall, in the path from the kitchen and the living room. I don't know if I explained that right, but it was right there sitting on the floor, and it was covered. It definitely was covered in water because the kitchen was flooded too. And I just remember my father started crying. My mother was the tough one. My father started crying and all kind of stuff. Like, that's crazy. So God was definitely there. Definitely. Imagine a cord with electricity underwater and you in the water. What will happen? And it's plugged in the outlet, so it have power. That's crazy. So that's pretty much the story. I hope that makes sense. I hope I tell the story properly because I can't tell stories, but I hope I did well. And I'll just finish up my makeup. So this is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. During the summer, well, it's cool right now, so it's not really much to do, but we definitely gonna have some lit videos on here as soon as the place starts to get a little warm. But for now, we're gonna be doing makeup videos and trying hauls. And I hope you guys enjoyed that story time, because if y'all want more stories, I could do that, because I have hella stories. I have a ton of Home Alone stories and just other interesting stories. So if y'all want more story times,
Let's make a deal, rubble still skin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind.
Okay.
Sharp cutters off, bitch, get